Good morning, students. Dear students, today we will be learning a new poem. Okay, we will be learning a new poem about a genie. Okay, it is a very short 3 paragraphs of poem. Okay, and in this poem, it is written that how elders treat the children sometime. Okay, how elders are treating children. I mean ke grown-ups have a habit, they always give the instructions to the children. Okay, they ask them to do this, they do that, don't do this, you are not supposed to do this. These are the instructions are given to us by the grown-ups. So the Chivi poem, okay, it is written by the Mikhail Rosen. Okay, so let's go through the first stanza. So before we read, ask yourself as well as your partner, do you like to be always told what to do or not to do? So the poet is asking that, do you like that some people always instruct you, do that, do this, don't do this. Okay, you are not supposed to do this. Do grown-ups do this in your experience? So whatever grown-ups are telling us, do they do in your experience? So when Mikhail was 5 years old, his mother took him to a nearby school for admission. The teacher asked, what does your mother call you at home, child? Mikhail, don't, came the confident reply. Okay, so the mother was always instructing the Mikhail, that saying that Mikhail, don't. So the child also was thinking that his name is Mikhail, don't. Okay, don't means don't do this, ये नहीं करना है, वो नहीं करना है. Okay, so let's go. To chivi is to nag. Okay, not means to chivi is to nag, to continuously urge someone to do something. The meaning of chivi is given here at the beginning. You may think, what is the meaning of chivi? Okay, so let's go to the first paragraph. Grown ups say things like, speak up, don't talk with your mouth full, don't stare, don't point, don't pick your nose. Grown ups say things like, okay, ग्रोन अप, बड़ों की आदत होती है हमें हर बार नसीहत देने की ना, हिंदी में जैसे बोलते हैं. तो ग्रोन अप से थिंग्स लाइक, स्पीक अप, स्पीक अप मीन्स जोर से बोलो, स्पीक लाउडली. डोंट टॉक विथ योर माउथ फुल मीन्स अगर आपके मुंह में खाना है, सो यू आर नॉट सपोज टू स्पीक विथ योर माउथ व्हेन इट इज़ फुल ऑफ food, because when you speak it may fall on someone. That's the reason behind it. Don't stare. Okay, don't stare. The meaning of stare, stare means look long and instantly. Okay, look long and instantly. Don't point, don't point out something. Don't pick your nose. Pick your nose means put finger in your nose. Yeah, somehow habit. Almost everyone has a habit. Many of the, in a common place, they put fingers in their nose. Okay, so when we are children, our parents say, grown-ups say, don't pick your nose. Sit up means sit down. Say please means say excuse. Some manner words we have to use. Less noise, to make a less noise. Shut the door behind you. So whenever you come inside, you have to close the door behind you. Don't drag your feet. Somehow habit of dragging the feet means some are, while they walk they make a lot of noise. So don't drag your feet. Haven't you got a hanky? Means when you pick your nose, people say, or when you are having cold or cough, you have to use your hanky. So they say that, haven't you got a hanky? Take your hands out of your pockets. Some are having habits, children, elders. Okay, they are keeping their hands inside their pocket and talking to the elders. So that is not good behavior. So the mother says, take out your hands out of your pocket. Okay, then the third paragraph goes, pull up your socks up means sometimes socks band is loose and then it goes down. So you have to keep your socks properly up. Stand up straight, standing straight. Say thank you, manners. Don't interpret. Interpret means having interpretation in others' talk. Interpretation means speaking, बीच में बोलना. Okay? No one thinks you are funny. Take your elbows off the table. Some are habit of keeping the elbow on the table and leaning on the wall, leaning on the table and leaning on the desk and sleeping and all. Can't you make your own mind up about things? So at last, so can't you make up means you have to make up your own mind thinking about these things, not doing in commons. So having manners in our life. So Mikhail Rosenwasser, when he was a child, he was taken by his mother to a school, and the teacher asked him the name and he said Mikhail don't. So here through these three paragraphs through the poem, the poet is teaching us that we have to be very mannerable person. Okay, we should have a small manners in our life. Instead of elders telling us every time, don't do this, don't do that, don't go there, that's not good, use hand key. When you cough, while coughing, keep your hand on your mouth. While you are sneezing, use a handkerchief. Each and every time, don't pick your nose, don't lean on the wall, stand straight, sit straight. Okay, so the poet is telling these are the instructions, small instructions and manners we should have in our life. And dear students, together with this we shall go to through the textual question, because the poem is very short. We should go through the questions, answers. So working with the poem, discuss this question in small groups before you answer them. Okay, we have to discuss. So a grown up is like to say this when children start talking in between in meal with the food in their mouth. Yeah. So why the poet says don't speak when your mouth is full. So when we speak while eating and when our mouth is full with the food, food's particles can fall on anybody or it can fall back on anybody's plate. So when our mouth is full with the food, we should not speak, we should keep mum. When are you likely to be told this? Say thank you. Okay, when you are asked to say thank you. So we are likely to be told to say thank you when someone helps us or given us something. So when we are given something, on when somebody helps us, we say thank you. When we are small, our parents tells that say thank you to the person. When do you think an adult would say these? No one thinks you are funny. So when children act worried or do something funny to gain the attention, children, many of the children, to get the attention, they do this some funny tricks, they do some funny actions, they get the attention of the others. Adults would say no, thinks you are funny. No tells things that you are funny. Question number 2. The last two lines of the poem are not prohibition or instructions. What is the adult now asking the child to do? Do you think the poet is suggesting that this is unreasonable, and why? So in the last two lines, adult is now asking the child to make up their own mind and take decision by themselves, to be independent. At the end of the poem, the poet is asking us to be independent, which is unreasonable because earlier adults themselves and they were always asking decisions. Okay, so adults were not allowing the child to take any decisions by themselves, and they were always taking decisions for the child. But now they are asking them to take their own decision, which is surely unreasonable. Okay. Next is a question number 3. Why do you think grown-ups say the kind of thing mentioned in the poem. Is it important that they teach children good manners and how to behave in public? So the answer is the grown-ups say such kind of things to their children in order to teach them good manners. Okay? They want their children to be responsible citizens and behave good in public. So it is important to teach the children all these things so that they learn good manners and how to behave in the society, at home and with their elders and youngsters. Our elders are our teachers and we can learn a lot from their experience. And the last and the least question, that is question number 4. If you had to make some rules for grown-ups to follow, what would you say? Make at least 5 such rules, arrange the lines in a poem. So like a poem yet. So I would make a rules like don't abuse anyone, respect the elders and youngsters also, time will be allowed for playing, keep the neighbors clean, don't smoke or spit, allow time for watching TV, no physical punishment. So these are the instructions for the parents. So child is telling that, okay. So if you had to make a rules for grown-ups, so a child can make a rules like that. There can be a rules like don't abuse anyone. Yeah, elders sometimes abuse small children before others. So that should not be. Then respect elders and youngers both. Then time is allowed for playing as well as for watching TV. Then keep our neighbors clean. Then don't smoke and don't spit here and there. Then allow them to watch TV and there is no any physical punishment. So dear students, go through the poem, write down the words meaning as well as these exercise in your notebook with a good handwriting. Have a good day and thank you to all.